everybody, I'm Seher and I live in Bangalore, and I'm very passionate about skincare and makeup, and that's why I wanted to make this channel. I want to educate people about skincare and also teach some skills that I have myself learned around makeup. And yeah, if you're somebody who's interested in this kind of content, please stick around and maybe we can be friends. I hope you're interested, and if you are, then please watch the full video. And I will be posting with a frequency of one video a week, which is about 4 videos a month. That's something I'm starting with, but if you have extra requests, I am so ready for it. So the look that I'm creating today is a very Kohl eyes kind of a look, and it's, you know, that classic look which I think looks fab on everybody. So yeah, so I have that look in my mind, and yeah, this is my bare face. I have just washed my face and I'm sitting here, and now I'm gonna moisturize. I use this moisturizer, it's Emolene. It's really nice. I mean, it works really well. Before that, I actually do one thing, that I have bangs, so I clip my bangs. And yeah, 1 second, because you know they annoy me a lot in between, and I don't like when my bangs get greasy, and they get greasy really fast. Okay, so this is my face without makeup. So yeah, this is the moisturizer. It's called Emolene, and it's really nice. I have combination skin type and works really well on my skin type. Yeah, so you can try it out if you want. It's very light on the skin. It's really hot these days in Bangalore, so I like something very light. So I just massage my moisturizer very evenly and like then do my makeup. Make sure you have like a moisturizer or sunscreen. It's actually night time here, by the way, so I'm not putting any sunscreen because it's night. So after moisturizer, the first thing I do, like when I start my makeup, is I put a concealer, and I use this Fenty Beauty concealer, and I'm gonna be listing my shade and the product in the description. And I use it very light, because with makeup what I have learned is you have to be using very less product and then build it up and make sure it's very seamlessly blended. Otherwise it doesn't really look good from close up, and it looks really bad. Like, yeah, so this is how. And I use my fingers especially to apply concealer, or I use like a really tiny beauty blender also sometimes, but I don't have it now, so I'm using my fingers. But yeah, you can use a beauty blender, a brush, I mean whatever is like something that's convenient. I'm looking here because I have a eyeshadow palette that has a mirror to see my face. Yeah, so that's why. And I just close my eyes, seamlessly blend it. And I know how much I use, but if you're someone who is not very comfortable using concealer, make sure you take very little, and then you take more if you need, but don't go and overboard, because concealer is something that you have to blend very seamlessly, and otherwise it looks really bad. So make sure you kind of blend it like this. So it's still not blended. So that's how I blend it. Very close to my, yeah. So this is how I blend, if you can see. And if you feel like it's still not blended, we are going to use powder and blush to make it very skin-like. So just keep watching, don't get scared now. Yeah, so now my concealer is done. Once my concealer is done, I go with the blush, and I know that we can set it up, but I take some time, because the more you kind of sit with concealer, the more natural it kind of gets. At least that's what I have noticed. So this is the blush that I use. It's my favorite. It's by MAC and it's a very beautiful blush. It's a cool toned pink and it works really nicely on me. And I'm using again my fingers. I actually use brush also, but not when I directly apply. Sometimes I just take a little and apply it on all over my face, and that's when I use the blush with the brush. God, yeah. So this is how I apply. So I apply on the apple of my cheeks. I know a lot of people apply here on the cheekbones. It is something you figure out what works for you on your face shape. Personally, I really like it on the apples of my cheek. So this is what I prefer. But yeah, try for yourself where you think it looks the best. Try different. I think makeup is a lot of, trial and error. You really, you really can't. I mean, I want you guys to watch my video, true, but just watching, and sometimes the same trick does not work. I have watched so many influencers do their makeup and YouTubers and makeup artists. Oh, by the way, I forgot to cover my pimple. Usually, if I have a pimple, I cover it with a concealer. And I forgot. Sorry. But, yeah. So, you just go and you cover it. I will use a brush with a compact, so it'll set up perfectly. But I'll put a little more blush on my nose. And I know at this point people might think that this girl has serious level of blush blindness, but trust me, this is the part where you trust me. Now I take my compact. It's a compact from MAC. It's a really beautiful compact and works really well for my skin. And now I take this and I put it on my eyes and on my blush, and it kind of subtles the whole blush situation. And obviously the zit that I have, usually I don't put under my chin or on my chin under my lip. It's when I have a pimple I put. So that's a spot correction or spot concealer thing. I'm really nervous. I'm saying everything wrong, I feel. But yeah, I took some powder and now I'm gonna just gonna like. So next thing I do is I put some Kajal. As I said, it's Kohl eyes. So base is set. Now we are going to use this Kajal. It's from MAC. It's this beautiful black Kajal pencil. And it's really nice. This is my second one. So I really like it. And yeah. I'm looking here. I'm just gonna put some Kajal. Yeah, looks beautiful. So after Kajal, I am gonna put some eyeshadow. And for eyeshadow, I'm actually using a MAC highlighter. It's really gorgeous and I have used it many times as my eyeshadow and as my highlighter. It works really beautifully both ways. I take some on my finger and I use it. So now I'm gonna put this highlighter as my eyeshadow and it's beautiful. So yeah. It's gorgeous. Take some more and shiny and sparkly. Yeah, so I've put some eyeshadow or highlighter as my eyeshadow. I'm gonna show you guys my up close makeup once I'm done, like fully done. And I'm not gonna be using any filter or anything because I want to show how it looks on real life or in real life. Because I know that, putting makeup is not gonna make your skin look like a doll's skin. You will still feel like the skin looks like real skin, because the game here is to just make your features more beautiful. And I really want to show that I still have imperfections even when I put makeup, and I have them without putting makeup, and they're beautiful. And I think they just give you so much personality. So yeah, now I have done this. Now next thing I do is actually I put my lip, but I'm gonna do mascara first because I feel like my eyes look very undone. So I'm just gonna put mascara, but usually I put lipstick as next step. But yeah, I'm using this Zudio mascara. It's a water non-proof one, like it smudges in water, and I know that some people hate it, but I really don't like waterproof ones. I feel like jitna bhi makeup I have used, all this makeup that I've used, I can remove it with like a cotton pad with micellar water, and it's very gentle. And I feel like when I put a waterproof mascara, even after using a cleansing balm or different ways of removing makeup, I still lose a lot of eyelashes. And that could be something just I'm facing, but I think a water non-proof one, I don't know what to say, like a non-waterproof one works better for me. I want like a little less, because I have really fine eyelashes, so that's why. But if a waterproof one works better for you, you can do it, and customize it the way it works for you. So now I am with my lashes, and now I'm gonna do my brows. This is the technique that I do, but some people like thicker eyebrows and they use eyebrow pencils and eyebrow palettes. I don't think thick eyebrows are for me, and I really like my thin eyebrows, and thick eyebrows I don't think can work on me. Maybe they can, I've not explored so much, but I really like my thin eyebrows. So what I do is I just brush them with my mascara wand once I'm done putting mascara, so there's no too much product, but I still get like a little combed and nicely done eyebrows. But yeah, I think I prefer thinner eyebrows, which is like something like not controversial, I would say, but something that a lot of people don't like. But I think it really depends on face shape. Some people look so beautiful with thick eyebrows, like so gorgeous. But I feel like thick eyebrows are just not for me. Yeah, so I just did my eyebrows. That's what I do. I have a spoolie also, so sometimes if I feel like I've put too much mascara and it kind of shows, I just run my spoolie and evens it with this, because it has nothing, like this spoolie has nothing. Yeah, now it's done. Next thing is I this is the step I don't do, but I feel like my blush is little lesser than, or like lighter than what I would like, so I'm just gonna put some more, I feel. And yeah, I think now I feel like, yeah, now it looks good. And I'm just gonna put some more of my highlighter in. I feel like this could be because of my blush blindness, because I think I do have it. But yeah. Okay. Next thing I do is lipstick. I am using a lipstick by MAC. This is my most current favorite lip shade. It's called Thanks. It's MAC. It's their limited edition. It's beautiful, and I think it looks really nice on me. But could be just my own head. It's gorgeous. It's like my lip color, but shiny and gorgeous. Yeah. I sometimes go with a lip liner, but this lipstick doesn't need it. But if it's like a red lip, sometimes, you know, I really don't use that many lip liners, but I do sometimes. So next thing is I'm gonna use the same highlighter that I used on my eyes, and this is the last thing I do, is because I'm kind of done with my makeup and I kind of use highlighter as something that, oh, do I need more shine? Where do I need more shine? So I just put it here, and then I put it here, and then I put it on my nose, sometime here, not too much, but like very little, and just like this. And yeah, I'm gonna remove these clips. I really like my makeup. I know we're supposed to use makeup fixer. I genuinely don't use it very often, but if you have it, you can use it. Okay, that's the final look. I'm gonna take some pictures, insert some pictures, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you do enjoy such content, please subscribe and watch more, and you know, stay in touch and keep hanging out with me. And I'm gonna be creating more looks, different kind of looks, like office looks. I have a corporate job. I do a lot of makeup when I go to office, so maybe, you know, office looks, party looks, going out looks, brunch looks, all those, you know, different occasions for makeup. So I hope you stick around, and yeah, bye.